Just about set for football now. You're at Hard Rock Stadium in South Florida. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the LA Chargers and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from South Florida. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL. Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
Motion man is Johnston. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Malik Washington deep for Miami. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
And he can't get away. They rallied to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down. Tagovailoa. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. First and 10. Disley is the man in motion. Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. On the give, here's Hampton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Los Angeles.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hampton. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. It's Jalen Phillips getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Dolphins, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Two and out on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one caught by Waller. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll fake the hand. Now, Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got the hookup there to Waller. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
For a Dolphins 1st down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Here's 2 and out on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open, the ball's on target. He just flat out dropped it.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Pushed out to his left. He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. First down, Miami.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. A run with the fullback, Ingle. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 14-yard line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass.
And down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
Dolphins 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
Douglas on the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll go again with Hampton. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That is brought in. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
3-yard line.
That is a big play for L.A. It covers 51 yards.
Waste of time.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Hampton will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Ground to start the drive. It's H.M. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Tua. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there.
Incomplete.
3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd down.
3rd and long
12
obviously
yards
isn't
to
an
go.
ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. On play action, it's Herbert. Aside, he's got the tight end, Disley. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. A.J. Britt getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Sticker's kick is good. And the Chargers going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Otito Ogbonnia. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll bring Waller in motion here. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
11 yards. It's 4th down.
Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for Miami. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The flat, brought in by Harris. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the 1st half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the 2nd half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this 2nd half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes D. Estridge on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. It's Tua. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller.
It's 2nd down.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Open man, Malik Washington. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akina. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Tua. This one not quite on target. And too much, and that one falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target.
Brings up
It's second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And the Dolphins are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here's H.N. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will get into the end zone. Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Chargers 20, Dolphins 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Now Herbert. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll get this to Disley on the right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 27, Dolphins 10.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Washington now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Dolphins take over first.
Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. To throw is Tua. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Tua gonna throw here on 3rd and 1. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. He works free, right side, and he will score! Touchdown, Miami! Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown. Get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, and there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut the deficit to 10.
27. Dolphins 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Hassan Haskins to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Conklin goes in motion. A run. This is Hampton. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. On play action now, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. It's a gain of 12 there, and the Chargers have the 1st down.
12. 1st down, Chargers.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Herbert to the air again. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Herbert again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, When did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Charger first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up first and goal.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Motion man is Harris. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll lead to a second and goal. Disley is the man in motion. Herbert to the air again. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. So much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Here's Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He is having his way. Another big gain. This time 18 yards and a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Kicker now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Chargers are able to extend the lead.
41, Dolphins 17.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. It's Achane. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Fake the head. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here's two. That's caught. on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28
That's
yards.
good for a Miami
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Man in motion here is Washington. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll bring Waller in motion here. From the gun, here's Tua. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And is caught left side by Waddle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Down inside the 10. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
It's going to be third. They need 1. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's trying to power forward, but no dice. They're going to stop him behind the line.
Loss of 2 yards.
One of the disadvantages of giving the ball in this situation to your fullback is now you're short one blocker. I'd like to see him give it to their more traditional running back in this case, because now it brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They snap it to Tua. Flushed to his left. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2. In motion, Westbrook-Akine.
2-point conversion.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Chargers 41, Dolphins 25.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.